Summer Fishing Log, Day 3, June 4th, 2026. Today we eat lai. So, preparing the lai that I caught a couple days ago, using the fancy rice. This was a gift from a good colleague and friend, Steph. So I finally get to use it. So there are two of them, Na and Yu, I think. So I chose the Na because it said it was good for sushi. Having a little hard time getting it out. Apologize for the free Adobe stock music playing in the background. It's gonna be on loop for this whole video. But you can see I'm fast forward all this, so the sound was just obnoxious, and I just muted it. But we needed something, so I chose the second most annoying thing. Alright, so when I wash rice, I use the praying style. I just rub the rice between your two hands like you're praying. I am a little behind on publishing all my summer journals, but I'm catching up. I just had work and a bunch of things coming along, but I should get most of them done this week. All caught up to where we are currently in the summer. Rice is ready. I'm checking the paper because I think I was like, what's the water ratio on this? But it's the same as anything else. So I usually just put my index finger in and then use the line of my first digit. Good. Alright, let's get the lai ready. So well, where's the lai? Here it is. I already gutted it, so I'm making slices at the collar. The thing I like about lai, there's no scales. So you're just gonna gut it. But you do have to take off the skin. It is tough. It is called leatherskin for a reason. So I take my fillet knife and I just trace along the spine using the tip of the knife only. You don't want to go in too deep. You're going to do this all around the fish. Make sure you always point the knife away from you. It's too low. The belly part's gonna be hard because it's already been slit open, so there's nothing to guide you. Or I should say guide the knife. So you can see I'm going towards the belly, but as close as I can to the flesh. Done. So you're gonna grab a corner, hold the lai tight with the other hand, and then you pull with the other. And it usually just comes. Sometimes you're gonna have to cut a little. Go, and you can see that it had some flesh from the belly still stuck on the skin. It's alright. There you go. Look how thick that is. I know I've heard people dry the skin and they try to make lures out of it. I don't know how. But if I ever figure out how, that the skin is going into the freezer. Alright, so then you take your fillet knife and now you just trace along want to cut over the bone and then under. So you're gonna cut the pin bones. So again, as flat, hold your knife flat and just cut through. I'm gonna do the second side. Trace along the fish again. Again, cut away from you when you can. You can see some of the skin is already peeling off. Just take your time. So it's a little harder right there at that belly, you can see. Nothing for your knife to be guided. Alright, so I pulled that off, got it all ready. So I got 2 fillets. But what we want to do now is cut out the bloodline. So I usually just cut on the top of it. So now we have a nice good fillet there. And this part is the belly. So you get on the bloodline, there's usually some pin bones. So that's why you want to cut it out. And usually the belly part, I chop that up for the poke. And we're done. We've got our fillets all ready. So then I'm gonna chill it now while I get the rice ready. So I put it into my bamboo thing. And I have my rice vinegar, sushi rice vinegar, which is basically rice vinegar mixed with sugar. Very simple one. There's other complicated ones, but this simple one works just fine. So you want to make sure you put some of the vinegar on, and then you want to use a slicing motion to spread out the rice, and then you fold it together to the middle and slice, fold and slice. You mix it all nice. My sensei is probably looking at this and it's like, what are you doing? Then cover it up. So now I have my secret spicy sauce. So it's a secret, I'm not telling you what's in it. But I like to add tobiko, flying fish eggs, give it some texture and pop. But the store didn't have tobiko. They had masago instead, so I put that in. Masago's not as sweet, and it doesn't have that pop. Anyhow, getting my green onions ready. You can see on the top I have shiso, the green one. Those I grew in my yard. The green onions I bought. But I have some green onions growing now. You can cut them thin or thick, whatever you like. So now we're gonna get some sweet onion ready. Using the mandolin just to get some slices. I'm gonna chop that up next. And now it's time to make or get the lye ready for the nigiri. So you want to cut on the bias. What I should have did was angle my knife a little bit more so that my slices could come out thicker. As you can see, this fillet is narrow. And I'm cutting with my fillet knife because it's the sharpest knife I have. My other knife, I didn't have time to sharpen it, so just use what you got. So we got some ready for nigiri and some ready for sashimi. So this is the belly part, and I'm just gonna chop it up, use it for the poke. So here we have my sauce. There's masago in it for some texture. Adding in the lye. Mix it up. Add the onions. Add some green onions. And we're done. Alright, now we're gonna make the nigiri. So I have my shiso there. And the key to this is you want to handle the rice as least as possible. As you can see on my first try, that was probably the most. You don't want to squeeze it. You really want to be soft with the rice. It's been a while, but it's coming back to me a little bit. Still a lot. Let's switch those two around. All right, there you go. So let's get the sashimi ready. Gonna use the last three. Try to fit it onto the plate. Looking cramped. That's a no-go. That's fine. Alright, so we're gonna get the poke ready, poke bowls ready. Now you're probably wondering, why are you putting such small portions? That's just how I do it. I just go back for seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths. It looks nicer too when it's small. You just put the poke on the top. Don't worry, I went back for seconds and thirds. Put some sweet onion on the top. Sprinkle some green onions. And done. But I'm gonna make some drinks. Non-alcoholic this time. So I have some chocolate mint here that I grew in the yard. Mash that up a little bit. Then I added strawberry syrup. So kind of think of a mojito, but without the alcohol. Let's add some Sprite. There we go. Got the poke, the sashimi, and the nigiri, the drink. But don't forget dessert. Got some snow puppies. I know, it's snow puffies. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again.